glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Rafael Devers.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Ahmed Rosario now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. And the pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Yandy Diaz now. And fires in a fastball at 95. Runner breaks for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Runner on at third, one gone. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Man at first with one gone. Down the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Ground ball to first. Could be 2. Fired to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back in Boston. And starting this one, Zach Eflin. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see.
Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Rafael Devers.
Well, his teammates keep feeding him, and he keeps on eating. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs, and he's become a go-to guy you want to see at the plate. If you root for this team, he's the guy you want up there with runners on base right now.
And ball one. Into center. Coming on. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Home team down a run as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Right through there for a strike. kicks and fires. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Foul ball. Yoshida, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Out number 3. Second inning set to go. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Will Benson. That one ripped but foul. Pivetta, a 6'5" righty, 210 pounds, and he was born in Canada. The pitch. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Lau at the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack it in this spot.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Hits and misses, it's a strikeout. And now the catcher for the Rays, Rene Pinto.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That one misses. And now 3-0.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And it's in there, base hit. Tag, not in time. He's safe. It's 2-0. So up next, Richie Palacios.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Pinto, round second on his way to third. Coming home. Relay throw home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
It was exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time.
We head to the bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Eflin back to work. Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So now the DH spot. Vaughn Grissom hitless at 4 at-bats yesterday. And there's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Lau. To Diaz. That's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Tyler O'Neill stands in now and watches strike 1. Chop to third. The throw to first, and O'Neill is retired. Out with... Back here at Fenway, and now Josh Lowe. The wind of the pitch. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 with the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And here it comes. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Devers brings it in for the third out. Back here in Boston as we go to the last of the third. And now the rookie second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Ball one there.
One strike.
Rips that one center field. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Trevor Story. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. On the ground, could be 2. In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to third, and that chance handled. To first, and there's 2 away. Here's Reese McGuire. And there's a strike. Right side, Loud. Over to first. That ends the inning. 1 left for the Reds. Back here in Boston, start of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. I have to regroup here.
Hit in the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the DH, Will Benson. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Durant hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in, Masataka Yoshida. And he deals. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Right through there for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2.
0-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Rafael Devers up to hit. Ball one, no strikes. The Red Sox down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And another ball. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. Look at him working hard out there.
Outside, and that is ball four.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Casas in now, takes ball one off the plate. The other way, calls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Grissom takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The Rays leading by 2 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And a curve misses outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a pitch. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. Tyler O'Neill up next. Bell finds the corner, and the count is 3-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Out there to center, on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That is the... We go to the top of the 5th, and now Brandon Lowe. The line and the pitch. Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. McGuire drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. And a curve is down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Pinto, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Story sends it over to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. Head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Eflin back to work. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball one. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And he's already singled in this game. Bounce to the right side. It's in and out of his glove. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Trevor Story now. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike. The Red Sox trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle. Rosario. Slings to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Red Sox go down. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Isaiah Campbell. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Hit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. This to third, Devers. Tosses across to first. Rays retired in order. So they go quietly there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Eflin back to work. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
In the air, left side. The Rosarena moving under it. And there's one down. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that one.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And Devers hits that one. Could be extra bases. One runs in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. We are tied at 2.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped drifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
Ball one.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Kevin Kelly warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Poche warming up as well. That one missed. That misses the zone. Now 3-1. Man at second. Fought off foul. Here comes a pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Up the middle. Loud. Throws to first in time.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Grissom in the box now. Takes strike one. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Both coming. Back here at Fenway. Isaac Paredes now. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Now up for Tampa Bay, Will Benson. Yeah, there's the strike. Foul ball there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yoshida makes the grab for the second out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. Through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
All tied up here the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to third, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And another ball. Popped up. Settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The Rays strand just the 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kevin Kelly.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
O'Neill up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The 1-1. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Out towards right center field. Low, ranging after it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-1. 0-1 there. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. His home and away splits there. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Rene Pinto. And that's in for a strike. Hard hit to right center. Durant grabs it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
That one at 95, missed up top. 1-0. That clips the corner. Outside. 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Fouled off down the right side. New pitcher for the Red Sox, number 63.
Things to do in the game to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
The 1-0 and fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count, just not able to square it up.
That one hit to right, drops into the glove. And stepping in for the Rays, Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Yoshida going back on this one. And it bangs off the monster. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Brennan Bernardino.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And he pumps it a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real good.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a... So remaining in the game defensively, Harold Ramirez. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Phil Maton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Pitch. Duran at the plate and takes high there. Action in the pen down there. Pete Fairbanks up and loosening in the pen. Poche, a left-hander, also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here's the throw. Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. Maton keeping him close.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Left-hand hitter waits. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Yoshida swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next offering upstairs. In the air, right side. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab. Out. Number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Holding on to a 1-run lead as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Isaac Paredes. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 0-2. That one ripped. Back there. And it's off the Green Monster. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Will Benson next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3. Ground ball left side. Devers throws on to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. And the first offering is not close. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That misses. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Casas sizing this one up. 2 down. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and a foul ball. 1-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Pete Fairbanks.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Grissom swings through it for strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Check on the runner. Oh, the throw is wild. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
O'Neill in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And the righty deals. Not even close there. 1-2 the count. Got him swinging.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Rafaela swings through it for strike 1. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays strand the tying run on base to win it.
These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very